sent us an email about a guy she went on a date with named Rodney. He's not calling her back. We're going to try to help her out. Hi, Teresa. How are you?
Hey, guys. I'm okay. It's really nice to talk to you.
Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you, too.
Can you bring us in on how you met Rodney, and we'll go from there. We'll talk about the date and see what we can do.
Yeah, so I met Rodney on Tinder, and it was a late-night drunken hookup, right? But we actually never slept together. We just started talking, and we kept talking, and we kept talking, and then...
And we got so drunk, we just couldn't make it happen. So
We were just chatting it up the whole time.
We were. I mean, we passed out, honestly, before anything happened. I mean, okay, not going to lie, we did make out a little bit, but honestly, that was it. And I don't know, I was having such a good time, I didn't want to stop hanging out. Like, I figured we could always get to the sex later. I mean, we were clicking, right? So... I felt connected. I thought he felt connected, and it was weird and unexpected, and it was really cool, actually.
I love it.
So instead of, right? So instead of having a hookup instead of having a date that turned into a hookup, this was a hookup that turned into a date. And I think he was feeling the same.
Nice.
He kept saying he couldn't believe it, that this never happened, and that we were connected. And when I left his house the next morning, I got a hug and I got a kiss, and I told him that I couldn't wait to see him again. He was like, me too. And then texted him a couple times. Nothing.
Sorry, I'm writing down notes. You're good. I'm just jotting down. I love how you describe it was a hookup that turned into a date. That's really neat.
That happens.
Right?
Yeah, one of my favorite movies of all time is Lost in Translation. And it's the scene where Scarlett Johansson and Bill Murray are in bed together. They're fully clothed, but it's late at night and they're talking, and it's just very tender. And if you've never seen it before, you're kind of thinking, like, are they going to hook up? Is there something romantic here? But you quickly realize they're not. Like, this is about human connection. They never kiss, they never hook up. But as they're lying on his bed in his hotel room late at night having this conversation, they connect in a much deeper way, and it's really cool.
You made me think of a movie, Crazy Stupid Love, which is a favorite of mine, with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. And that happens there with the two of them. He's kind of a slut.
Oh, he's a big hoe in that movie.
Big hoe. And she goes to the bar to pick him up, and they go back to his place, and they just laugh and talk all night long, and nothing happens.
Same thing happened in Little Mermaid.
Did it?
Yeah. Didn't see that coming.
Movies.
Well, why don't we take a break? We'll call Rodney, see how life's been treating him since the last time you saw him and what he's got going on. You know, sometimes we learn these people are living double lives.
Yeah. I mean, he just might be married with 6 kids.
You never know.
Maybe. Also, I just hope that he's okay.
There is that.
So.
All right, we'll call him when we come back. Stick. So Teresa met Rodney on Tinder, and it's funny, this was supposed to be a late-night drunken hookup, and that's kind of where it was going, but they ended up so drunk, nothing really happened, but they did end up connecting, talking.
It wasn't like they just passed out.
No.
There was stuff going on, like conversation.
Real connection.
Yeah.
And I love how Teresa describes it. She said it was basically a hookup that turned into a date.
How about that?
Right. So the next morning, as they're saying goodbye, there's a hug and a kiss, and I'd really love to see you again. And he was all about it. He acknowledged the connection, so he seemed to feel the same way. When she reached out, of course, as these second date updates often go, complete radio silence.
Yeah.
You would think people by now would at least throw him a bone and say, sorry, it's not for whatever reason. You ready to call him?
Yeah, ready.
Hello?
Hi, is this Rodney?
Yeah, who's this?
Rodney, it's Jeff, Jenn, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How are you, man?
Okay.
What's wrong?
I know what this is. Okay, so listen, I'm not.
What? It's not like we're the dating police, dude. You're not in trouble.
No, right, but I get it. Okay, I know what this is. I'm not dating. I don't want a girlfriend. I don't want a relationship. I don't even really want a friend with benefits, okay?
Damn.
I don't want to have like Tinder hookups where we talk all night and have no sex. So I don't know who's calling you and who put you up to this.
Oh, boy.
But I think that I made it pretty clear exactly what it is I was looking for whoever this is about.
Oh.
So
whoever this is, how many people are you dating or going out with?
And leaving.
And how many of these women are like beating you down for a relationship?
Can I be honest? It doesn't really matter. It's not really your business. So,
Wow.
I mean, that's the reason I'm on Tinder.
Because you want to hook up.
Like, do you blame me?
No.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
No, I didn't say you were trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to understand.
Okay, well, I don't purposely lead women on if that's where this is going and if that's what you're trying to accuse me of and if that's why you're trying to get me on the radio.
Dude, you're so amped up right now. No one's accusing you of anything. We're just trying to understand the disconnect and the misunderstanding.
I think I'm being pretty upfront.
Okay, so the point you're making is you're on Tinder because you simply want to hook up. You don't want the trappings and the responsibilities that come with a relationship. Am I following so far?
Okay, you're adding a lot to the end of that. But yeah, I mean, I'm on Tinder to hook up with people, yes.
What am I
People
adding?
are on Tinder. You're adding, you don't want the relationship, but you don't want the feelings and all of that. Like, you make it sound so bad.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but also at the same time, you make me sound like I'm a jerk.
Dude, nobody's saying you're a jerk, although with this defensiveness, you're kind of coming off like a jerk, quite honestly.
I'm just trying to be straight with these women. I was honest. Whoever's calling you, they just need to, I don't know, go through our conversation and realize what this is actually about.
I mean, you sound so frustrated.
And very offensive.
And very defensive.
Sounds
And very
like you need to get laid.
I mean, because I don't think he has been, right?
Right. That's his problem. Maybe.
Or he did, and they're stalking him now, and he's like, "Stop
I mean,
talking
is
to
this?
me."
Is this something that you deal with a lot? Do you have,
Right?
a lot of hookups, and then the women obviously didn't catch on to whatever it was you were trying to communicate with them? And
I have gotten calls from women and from other people on other women's behalf about this thing, and I just don't get it. We all know what we were getting into this involved. This was completely consensual. It wasn't like, oh, what it was this, right? It wasn't like, oh, I'm misunderstanding. No, this is exactly what it is. I'm sorry you caught feelings. Try not to catch them. Like, that's what this is.
Can I ask you, what is it you think about you that makes these women want to take it beyond just a one-night hookup? I mean, are you super charming? Are you sure you're not saying anything that could lead them on? Are you just really that great in bed? What is it about you that's making all of these women want more?
I'm very charming, first of all. And I'm pretty attractive. Like, we're being honest. I'm not trying to sound like I'm pulling myself, but I am.
Yeah, we're being honest.
Yeah. No, I want to know.
I mean, I have certain things I want, and I'm going to do what I have to do to be able to get that.
Damn.
All right. Well, I would like Teresa to weigh in here because we have her on the other line. You're familiar with Second Date Update, so you know how this works.
Yeah.
And it is Teresa, by the way.
I don't know if you even remember which one I am in your lineup here, but my question is, why would you say things like, I feel so connected to you, and I don't usually feel this way when I first meet somebody? Like, what is that supposed to mean if you're not leading people on to believing something that is not where you're at?
I hate to break it to you. It's because I'm trying to get you naked.
Oh,
Like,
bye.
Jesus, like, I'm just trying to move along the deal that we set up, that we both agreed to meet up and hook up. That's what this is, right? When you go to buy a car, are you like, why is the salesman so nice to me? Why isn't he offering me water? It's like you're buying the salesman who comes with the car. Like, that's what this is. I'm sorry, but it's like we had a deal. We talked about this. This is what this was. Don't try to make this into something it's not. I'm not the bad guy here, okay? I had a purpose. I'm going after that purpose. I'm a go-getter, and I got it. That's
Teresa,
what I want.
Why not just use toys then, like by yourself,
Yeah.
if you don't actually care about other humans?
Are you a sex
It's always
addict?
an object.
Am I a sex addict? No, I'm a human being with like human desires. Like, don't act like this is weird. Like, you've never met someone where you just wanted to have sex with them and that was it?
No.
No, so I'm a
Really
weirdo
haven't.
because I have a high sex drive. Then, or
Okay.
whatever. Like, this
No,
is
you're a
Ampy,
weirdo
man.
because
I know.
you're a weirdo because you're not on it.
Exactly. This is a monster of his own making because he's not honest.
That's what it is.
Teresa, you said you went into this originally with the thought that this would just be a drunken hookup, and it obviously turned into what it turned into. But do you think it was strictly because you guys maybe had too much to drink and passed out before it ever happened, or because you put the brakes on it? And if so, what was the reason for putting the brakes on it?
You know, honestly, it might have been that. It might have been the alcohol. But either way, like, when, I don't know about you, but when you're looking at, oh, wait, this could be a thing, you're like, wait a minute. I mean,
you're not in so much of a hurry.
Hook up with somebody.
Yeah.
Right? Like, let me nurture this thing so that they don't just love me and leave me. Right?
But you weren't feeling pressure from Rodney that night to sleep with him that night?
I mean, not really. Like,
no.
And maybe I just missed the hints on that, but I guess he was just trying to close the sale or something, as he
I don't
put
understand.
it. So.
It was very clear I was not looking for a relationship. Like, it's very clear, right? It's like you go to McDonald's and you get a Big Mac. That's what you do when you go to McDonald's. You ask for a Big Mac because that's what they're selling. Like, I don't go to McDonald's and ask for a taco. Like, I don't understand. I'm here for a thing. You're here for a thing. Let's do the thing. That's what this is.
I have trouble finding you appealing at any moment.
Well, keep in mind, she was hanging out with him when he was drunk. He's probably way more chill.
Yeah,
and he was trying to get laid.
Yeah. Like right now, he just feels offended and like super ampy to me. Where I'm like, hey, you need to go work out. Like Tim said.
You guys called me and accosted me about it. You guys are judging me.
You're right. We are.
You are.
I am.
Okay. Well, we're very sorry. Then we're going to let you go.
Yeah.
You can go back to your life.
We got our answer.
Good luck
Take care.
to you.
Good luck out there.
Yeah. Teresa, I got to be honest with you. He is not what I expected based on the way you described him.
I didn't even recognize that person on the phone. So, woof.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay.
On to the next, I guess,
Right. Well, we appreciate you putting yourself out there. I'm sure you'll land on your feet.
Yeah. Good luck. Lots of luck.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help.
Hey, appreciate you. Thanks for coming on Second Date Update.
Take care.
All right.